Hi, and welcome to Leafwood Learning. I'm Lauren, and today we are going to do this Trojan horse. Still studying some ancient Greece, and of course, it's not ancient Greece without, hearing and studying and learning about some of those awesome stories from Greek mythology and just Greek history. And so I taught a little bit about the Trojan horse, showed them a couple really cool videos from YouTube, and then we drew our versions of a Trojan horse. So follow along and let's see your version. So today you need a white piece of paper. I have cardstock, but normal computer paper works fine, and a pencil, and also some colored pencils. I have these. If you don't have colored pencils, you don't need them. You can use whatever makes you happy. Okay, so I'm gonna put the paper this way, which is landscape. And right in the middle of the page, we're gonna draw a long rectangle, and it's basically this section right here. So here I go, I'm gonna draw my long rectangle. I'm gonna make sure I have room top and bottom for the rest of it. Here I go. Like always, I'm not worried about making it completely perfect. Just gonna do my version, my artistic version. Okay, long rectangle. Then I'm gonna make curving lines coming from the top and the bottom, that it's gonna be like this part, and this part, this part, and that part, okay? So curve up about the same distance as curving up here, okay? And the same thing on the bottom. Curve down and in, and down and in. Roughly the same size, okay? It's okay if it's not. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make the leg. So like this part right here, okay? So I'm gonna go about, I don't know, what about a fourth of the way in? And I'm going to do another curving line that just kind of meets, okay? Like that, see? And then the same thing here for the back leg. Curving line in. Roughly, again, the same amount of space in between. They don't meet. Then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna draw a straight line down for the front of the leg. And then I'm gonna do another one there. I like to leave mine open until I see the height, because I may need to erase it or make it longer. And then I'm gonna do the same thing here. Same thing here. And again, roughly the same width and length, okay? You can always go back and make it little changes. Then you're gonna draw a straight line that's gonna connect the front leg to the back leg, like that, okay? Now let's move up and we're gonna do the back and the neck and then the head of our Trojan horse. So I like to kind of go slow here. I don't wanna make it, see, like even that kind of feels a little bit too fat for me, but you know what, that's fine. I'm just gonna deal with it. You can always erase, hence the pencil. Then I'm gonna come here. So I kind of stopped right about where this leg is. That's kind of where I wanna stop, right? I'm eyeing it. And then I'm gonna come up for the neck and then loop. I don't wanna make it a giraffe, so I don't want it too long. Although maybe it was a Trojan giraffe. Maybe that's your version of it. It's a Trojan giraffe, all right? So there's the neck, and I'm gonna do the back of the head. It's gonna loop around like so. And then I'm gonna come back here. I kind of like to go back and forth, so I'm less likely to make a mistake, but mistakes are fine. I learn a lot more from my mistakes. And then I'm gonna loop back up like that. Maybe in a little bit, I don't know. What do you think? Does that look okay? It's getting stuck on my table there. Okay. Kind of weird shape, but whatever, I'm just gonna go with it. Okay, so this is like the snout, the muzzle, if you will. So like this is where the mouth kind of meets the front and the back. This is where the nose is. See how I'm kind of putting it in there? Let's put the ear on. So right about here, like it goes up from the neck. We're gonna draw just kind of like a triangular shape for the ear. And I'm just gonna draw one ear. Because the other one's on the other side of the wooden mane. And then let's put that mane on. So right from like the forehead, you're gonna go up above the ear and then follow that neck. Well, that's the head, top of the head, and then loop down the neck. And I'm trying to keep it pretty much the same distance from the body here. like that. And when you get near the neck, then you can start to kind of taper it in like that. Something like that, okay? Put wherever you think the shape of the eye would be. You don't need to make it very fancy. And then I'm gonna put some reins on like that, and then like maybe go like that. That neck, that head is very thick, but it's wooden. We gotta get some guys in there, right? To siege Troy. Okay, the body's somewhat good. Let's put a tail on. So we're gonna come back here and we're gonna make a shape, kind of a curve that comes out and down. And then because it's wooden, we're not gonna make it look very realistic. Have it just go straight back to the body somewhere. And what do you think? Do you think the legs, this part, you kind of look, the legs maybe should be a little bit longer, possibly? Maybe there. So then I'm gonna make this one the same length, more or less. And then I'm gonna close off the bottom. Not worried about putting on hooves or anything like that. That's pretty good, pretty good. Okay, now we're gonna make the stand that they wheeled the Trojan horse in on, okay? So I'm just gonna go from the bottom of the foot here, the leg. I don't know a horse with a foot. I'm gonna go up just a step and I'm gonna go straight out, down, below, and I'm gonna go straight back to behind the horse's leg, straight back to roughly the same side, right? Feel like it would connect. Boop. And I don't draw across the leg. And then behind, right there. Now let's give it some width. So I'm gonna go down here in the front, follow it back, and then connect it again. Okay? I may, if I was really being nitpicky, I might go backwards a little bit more, but it's okay. This is an artistic version of the Trojan horse. Now, I'm gonna do the middle of the wheel. So I'm gonna give myself a nice dot and a dot for the middle of my wheels, okay? And I'm gonna give myself an aim for where the bottom of the wheels would hit, okay? So that way, it looks like it could be on sturdy ground, okay? And I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna make a smile, and it's gonna go up and around that dot, and then connect. Then I'm gonna do the same thing here. Make a little smile, up and around that dot, keeping an eye on the first wheel, and then connect. Okay? Roughly pretty good. Okay. Then I'm gonna make a circle on the inside for the actual wheel. Same thing here. And then I'm gonna draw my spokes. So one up, one down, one to the side, one to the side. And then right in the middle of each of those spots. Up and down, side to side, and then in the middle of each of those spots. Oh, I broke my pencil. Ta-da! All right, we got a good outline of our Trojan horse. Now, it's time for like the creative fun part. So really want to make it your own, okay? So you don't have to do exactly what I do, but I'm gonna do some of the embellishments, okay? Now I'm gonna do it a little bit lighter. So I got some of the reins on. I'm just gonna keep it simple just because. Now I'm gonna put maybe where the little band would be. My other one had circles, so I'm just gonna stick with that. And then I'm gonna give it maybe something here that's gonna go back. You know, that's a kind of fun design. And then this one I did like scalloping, so why don't I do, I don't know, what do you think? Should I do plaid? Let's see. Oh, I like that. Do I want to go across? I do. I'm going for it. Only mistake is not trying. Cool. I like it a lot. Okay, now I'm gonna put in some of the, what do you think? I should put straight lines here? Diagonal? I'm gonna go diagonal. I did straight on the other one, so I gotta make it different. Okay, so now at this point, I'm gonna change from my pencil to a colored pencil. Now I'm gonna keep it just wood, but don't feel like you have to make your Trojan horse look just like mine, right? You don't have to just use the brown colors that I'm gonna be using, you know, sky's the limit for you. So the first thing I'm gonna do is choose my brown color that's nice and dark, and I'm gonna go to the back and make sure I like it. It's kind of a reddish brown, but I'm going for it. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go around the outside and any sections that I think would be just wood, leaving any of these sections blank. And I'm gonna go nice and dark over my pencil. But if I can just eye it because I know. But what you might wanna do is make sure like you're not gonna draw that line. So if you are going to accidentally go over it, erase it now, and then you won't be worried when you do your colored pencil. So I erase that line, and then just like inside the wheel, but you're not doing the wheel yet. You gotta use a pen for that one, so you can do it anyways. Okay, so once you've gone around where you think the wood is, keep this handy. Then decide what colors you want to do the inside parts in the rain, okay? Any color's fine. I chose red and like goldish colors. Do whatever you want. I'm gonna go blue. I'm gonna go blue this time. I don't know why, but that's what I chose. I'm thinking maybe like, been, you know, teaching about grease so much, maybe the blue. I don't know. Okay, once you've done the hard outline, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go back with whatever color you did for the horse, and then what you're gonna do is kind of put like wood ideas, okay? What does that mean? Okay, so each of the little sections I drew dark with a brown color, the lines in which like the planks of wood would be. And I alternated, so up and down, side to side, diagonal, you know, just like different. So it gave it like a little bit more dimension. So each of the sections of wood, you're gonna draw lines, dark, in different directions, okay? Then with your brown, or a lighter shade of brown if you want, you're gonna lightly color in the wood sections, like so. You could even, if you wanted, put some dots for where you think the wooden pegs would be put, like where they were nailing it together. If you really wanted to get some like detail going, go for it. Okay, so then you're gonna do basically the same thing for inside here. Feel free to do any colors you want. I'm gonna go ahead and make, what do you think, silver? I'm gonna go silver here. And then I'm gonna go light blue in there. I think that might look pretty. Let's color in this pedestal that our horse is on here. So wood, and then the wheels, I mean, you can make the wheels any color you want. I just leave them white because it make it simple, right? So I'm gonna go for my black, off black. And I'm gonna do my spokes, which you could just leave it pencil, but I'm going for it. Okay, I'm gonna choose a different brown. This one's gold, I don't want gold. Mahogany, great. Okay, same thing, I'm gonna outline first. Then I'm gonna color it in, and I'm gonna do it light. And there we go. There is our quick and easy Trojan Horse. Great follow-up for studying ancient Greece and all those awesome stories from Greek mythology and history. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.